Viktor Gyökeres to Arsenal was always going to be one of the most polarizing transfers this summer. It didn't matter where he went. Yes, he went to a place like Arsenal, which obviously has a lot more hate, but anywhere that he would have gone, the fans would have honestly responded the same. Gyökeres is a player that a lot of people just don't know how to gauge. They don't know whether this guy is going to be a absolute world beater or the fact that his numbers are kind of fake. Some of the doubts are people saying that he plays in a weak league and his numbers are because the league is weak, and also that they have examples from the past. Guys like Darwin Núñez, who came from the Portuguese league to the Premier League, have not transitioned smoothly. But guys, to me, Viktor Gyökeres is going to absolutely tear up the Premier League. This is just my opinion. You guys can think differently. In the end of the day, football is about opinion. And honestly, I think Arsenal was the best place for Viktor Gyökeres to go. That was the best place for sure. I think in different places, maybe in like a Man United, we don't know how that would have went. That could have went pretty badly, but in a place like Arsenal, there's the right structure there for Gyökeres to really exceed. I just look at the type of player he is, and for that Arsenal system where at times they're going to be playing, park the bus against a very strong team like Man City, he is the perfect guy up front. Just to have the ball, hold it up. He's really good in that, and especially on the counter, he's like a one-man attack at times. And yeah, this guy is so good. And trust me on that. I think he will not have a Haaland type season, but he will have a pretty influential season. I think he might bag about 19-20 goals, which is pretty good, I would say. He is, for me, the final piece to this Arsenal puzzle. A lot of people like to clown Arsenal, but let's be honest, they were missing that gunman. They needed someone up top to score goals. I think Bukayo Saka, he is the man. He is unbelievable. But a lot of times I saw against Real Madrid, especially against Real Madrid, Arsenal could have scored like 5 or 6 goals in one game. But the issue was they had no striker. They had no striker to finish off those chances that a lot of times Bukayo Saka will be on the front end of creating those. Bukayo Saka will get past one man, put in a cross, and nobody will be there. A lot of times that was the story for Arsenal. And I said it last season as well. That was what Arsenal was missing. They needed a striker up top. Havertz, he's great at what he does, but he's not a guy who can bag 20 goals. He's not. That's not the type of player he is. I for sure 100% understand why there's concerns on Viktor Gyökeres. I 1000% understand. You look at his records, you look at the numbers he's put up, it's pretty impressive. But then you look at the leagues, that kind of weighs down what he's doing. What he's doing right now is historic in the Portuguese league. It doesn't matter what league he's doing it in. Yes, it might weigh down in terms of, defense. In other leagues, they're a lot weaker. The way they play is a lot faster. But for me, the finishes that Viktor Gyökeres has, the way he finishes the ball, the way he strikes it, in the end of the day, it doesn't matter what league you play in, that is impressive. The way he finishes chances is something that could work in any team. He's going to be asked to do a lot less in Arsenal. Yes, he's playing guys like Van Dijk. He's got to play guys like Konate. He's playing some of the best center backs in the world in the Premier League. But again, he's asked to do a lot less. You got guys like Saka who can really create something out of nothing and create chances for Gyökeres. In Sporting, Gyökeres would have to create a lot of the chances on his own. That's why I was saying he's a one-man attack at times. And let's not forget that hat-trick he scored against City. Yes, it was one of the worst City teams we've ever seen under Pep, but listen, we can't take that away. I mean, that was still very impressive to score a hat-trick against City. I mean, even in the Champions League, he was scoring. He has 6 goals in 8 games. And in all competitions, this guy has 63 goals in 56 games. And 12 assists. Like, guys, I don't know if it's more obvious, but this guy is going to bang in the Premier League. I'm not saying he's going to reach these type of levels. He's not. It's not like a Haaland where it's obvious this guy is going to succeed and he's going to tear the Premier League. It's not as obvious, but looking at his numbers, this guy's finishing is incredible. And I have no doubts that in the Premier League, he's going to carry on that. And as I said, for Arsenal last season, I saw a lot of times they had nobody, there in the middle. Chances were being fed, great balls were being played into the middle, and there was nobody there. If you have a guy like Viktor Gyökeres, he can do that. He can finish those. And hopefully I'm not wrong, but a lot of people compare him to Núñez. These guys are 2 different players. I love Núñez. I'm one of the biggest Núñez defenders, I'm not gonna lie. But these 2 guys are completely different. Núñez, even in the Portuguese league, we've known this guy is not the best finisher. You can look back at, comparisons, you can look back at articles talking about Darwin Núñez in the Portuguese league. We all knew this guy's not the best finisher, he's a bit raw. That's something we knew about him. The things he was good at was the fact that he was fast, he was coming at his players, his dribbling was good, and here and there he can finish. But Gyökeres, he's not known for those things. Gyökeres is not a winger. Yes, at times he can be a one-man attack. His dribbling is quite underrated. His success rate for dribbling, listen man, it's great. It's underrated. But one thing we talk about with Gyökeres, his finishing is just incredible. It's one of the best in the world. Even his advanced stats, they are so impressive. I mean, if this guy was playing, obviously, in the German league, Italian league, anywhere else, he would be so sought after. I mean, look at his numbers. His shot creating actions, it's a 4.94, which is the 99th percentile. His progressive carries, as I said, this guy's a one-man attack at times. is in the 99th percentile. He has 4.27 progressive carries per game. He completes 1.93 successful take-ons, which is in the 97th percentile. His touches in the box is 9.12, which is in the 99th percentile as well. These are incredible stats. I mean, his come-up started in the 22-23 season when he was with Coventry. He had 21 goals that season, which was second in the league. And these past 2 seasons, incredible. I mean, the Portuguese league, 29 goals that first season, 39 goals the next season. Both of them made him the top scorer in the Portuguese league. He scored 12 penalties this season as well, which a lot of people might call him a penalty merchant, but I think it's a good problem for Arsenal to have in case Saka's not there, or if Saka doesn't want to take it, for example. Gyökeres, he can finish those. Oh, and although they're in different leagues, when you compare Haaland and Gyökeres when it comes to the advanced stats, they're pretty close. I mean, when you look at one of the best seasons for Haaland, which was 23-24, Gyökeres beats him in a lot of these things, but it is very close. The things that Gyökeres beats him in, clearly, is kind of the chance creation, the off duels. I mean, it's crazy. The conversion rate for Gyökeres was a lot higher as well, but again, I have to take the league into consideration. I mean, Portuguese league is a lot weaker than the Premier League. I think their image took a hit as well just because of this Club World Cup. You know, it didn't suit them well. And even look at the price, 63 million for this guy. Honestly, in today's market, especially when Liverpool paid 95 million to ETK, I'm not saying he's bad. ETK is a player I actually like a lot, but Gyökeres is a guy who throughout the whole season we thought is going to be a 100 million player, and that's what Sporting kind of wanted. That's why there wasn't a lot of suitors for him, but eventually Sporting had to give in because Gyökeres wanted to leave. And 63 million plus, I don't know how many add-ons, like 10 million, but we don't know what those add-ons are. But yeah, 63 million is honestly incredible business from Arsenal. And Gyökeres' first game is against Man United and his former coach, Ruben Amorim. It'll be quite interesting to see how all that plays out. And Arsenal are cooking this year. They got a new sporting director in Andrea Berta. So far, they've signed Gyökeres, Mosquera, Kepa, Zubamendi, Norgard, and Madueke. And I think they might have one more move under the sleeve. Rodrigo, perhaps? I don't know. They need a left winger. Even with the squad they got right now, I think Gyökeres is that much of a game changer. I'm not going to reveal my Premier League predictions yet. If you guys want to see that, you guys have to subscribe before the season starts. But Arsenal are one of my favorites for sure. They are one of my favorites. This move makes them a lot stronger, and they've been cooking in the transfer window, that's for sure. They've made small moves here and there, like Kepa, Mosquera, Norgard. These are not moves that everybody's going to go crazy about, but it adds a lot of depth to the squad, which they've been needing. Let me in the comments what you guys think about this Gyökeres signing. To me, incredible business. Incredible business by Arsenal. I don't think he's gonna flop like a lot of people have been saying. I think this guy is going to be pretty good in the Premier League. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Like, subscribe as always, and peace out. Have a good day.